had more than 1,500 people reporting into us. So still, talent was a big challenge and continues to be. I think by and large, two areas where we face severe shortage. One is product management. The other one is product marketing. There is a lot of engineering talent available, right? But then to build product companies, I think fundamentally the difference is you need to figure out what to do, which is a product management question. Not a lot of people know how to get answer to that question. You may not know the answer, but you should figure out how to get the answer to that question. Even that is a challenge. And I'm going to make a controversial statement. I'm going to squarely blame the IT services business for this. I am part of the IT service industry, so I grew up working for IT services. All credits to wherever I am today. But that has created such a negative influence where we can write code only when a spec is given to us, right? And product companies doesn't work like that. You need to figure out the spec yourself. Now that's a big area, where there's a huge hole. We do multiple things to fill that. Being close to the customer, right? So what we do is, so there are two ways to being close to the customer. One, physically, right? So you can go and visit customers, understand what they're doing, figure out what are their pain points, observe as they use the product, observe as they do the day-to-day job in terms of challenges, and then come out and do the spec, number one. Number two, do very, very rapid prototype, right? Before we actually productize it. So this kind of works in tandem, right? So that you will get phenomenal feedback. We did that for the first 3-4 years. We continue to do that when we are doing additional modules. We work very, very closely with the customer. So we set out a process to do this without impacting the customer and the business well, number one. If you are an online business, by and large, if you do inside sales, if you don't have direct access to customers, which most of the business that do today, is to figure out what's happening on your customer side by looking at how they are using your product, right? So you build out product capabilities. Then you need to figure out from the customer usage how they are using the product, and are they really using the product features that you thought were going to be used very well. And you'll be very surprised when you do that. They may not actually be using your most super duper product feature, but they may be using something else. We have found that all the time. Right? Whatever product management said, hey, this is a great feature, customer would hardly use it. But customer would force us to do something because I will get an escalation mail from the top CEO and says, hey, what rubbish, I want this. They will be using it like right, left, center. So essentially you have to be close to the customer. I don't think there is any other.